It just turned 3 o'clock. Whoa.
Oh,
Becky, would you
think the
like
other
to do roll call for us?
did we?
Jeremy, you good? Sorry.
Okay.
Becky, go ahead.
Yep, I shall. Tom Wilson,
Here.
Dean Friel,
Here.
Jack Scrogstead,
Here.
Mike Pearson, Ryan Rod.
Here.
Okay, we have nobody from the public here. Approval of the minutes from the previous meeting. If there are no changes or corrections to the minutes from the June 16th meeting, they will stand as written. Okay, so that's good. Maintenance Department report. Eric, would you like to walk us through what you got?
Sure. With Old Courts, as far as the retaining wall project and drawings and renderings, I'm still waiting on that, but I hope to have everything here and start rolling on bid decks by the end of the month. Coney Elevator Services actually just got finished Monday, so our elevator phone is live. Our ADS smoke alarms is still actively going on right now. They should be complete by next Wednesday. The VA Veterans Assistance second floor remodel, we were hoping to start on in August. Just due to July's a pretty heavy month for people taking off on vacation, so we'll be short-staffed. New courts, we have Judge Ackert's wall and trim package was completed and just waiting on CTI/Nomad to install all their parts and smarts. That'll be done on the 23rd. Elevator inspections are complete. We had a couple boiler issues just due to relays failing. We are still having issues with our generator. Our radiator is leaking and it's a $10,000 to $12,000 radiator and it's not worth fixing. So we will keep filling it with fluid and keep limping it along until we figure out what we're going to do with that. LEC.
Did you get anything back from Engel? And we've been working towards some solutions for this and things they have not done.
Balls in my court. I need to come up with blueprints with Matterport.
Okay,
And the scan was just completed Monday.
Okay.
So,
very good. For Helm, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say.
right. LEC, after the storm we had the past week or two, it just seemed like everything kind of went haywire as far as electrical. We had two exit and entrance gate. They both malfunctioned. The boards got zapped. Generator seems to be wonky. It was just reprogramming. It wouldn't start on its test days. EVR3, there's like a cube filter in there that needs to be replaced. That does not have anything to do with electrical. But we also had a compressor motor that failed. So that was just installed last week for a decent amount of money. So we will be actively looking into the grounding issues, potential grounding issues over there, and hopefully resolve them easily. But that's on the list. The FMD retaining wall, the demo is underway as of yesterday, and the wall is down. So we're looking to see the wall being formed and poured possibly by this Friday. So if you want to come take a look, we have a deep hole there. Other than that, I know that we had some capital projects that were allocated for 26 for this year, specifically some roof projects that we were going to kick the can down the road and just keep patching them. And hopefully take some of that funds and basically start doing FY27 capital projects instead of 26. So if there's any questions, comments, and how we can do that.
I'm sure Jeremy will help us through that process.
Yep.
So yeah, the wall's out of there. They're gonna be putting the wall back together. Jeremy's or Eric's gonna be doing some other things once the wall's complete to get things tidied up over there in the parking lot and what have you. Is that your report's good?
Report's good, yeah.
Okay.
And there's lots of things going on.
Yeah.
It's pretty much same old, same old. There's lots of things failing, and we're putting out fires every day. So
Is now's the time you want me to talk a little bit about, so with the HVAC project that we started 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, we didn't have the money, the funding to do the project the way it was meant to be done. So we'd been talking as a board, and I know for sure you were on the board and Jack was on the board when I kept saying we're gonna come swinging for a lot of money. Well, we're still about $6 million short of what our goals are gonna be to get these projects done. But we have some stuff that we want to complete on the HVAC process, and it's gonna be roughly $450,000, roughly $440,000. But in lieu of kicking that can down the road, we can't keep kicking the can down the road with the HVAC project. We got all the stuff that's done. We need to get it working as one so we can, Eric and his team can monitor and watch it and do what they need to do, not throughout a 5 to 7 year process, but into a 3-year process. And that's where we're at right now, is in year 3. And we want to do some things. We had capital, $2 million capital for the front project out here that we're talking about doing. We understand that this project out front's not going to be that, so we'd like to distribute those, take those funds and put them towards $450,000, that range of dollar figures, and put it towards these projects so we can get caught up on our technology and our VAVs and all the stuff that we need to get caught up on, to make sure the system runs efficiently. It's going to help Eric and his guys take care of the system a lot easier. It's all through electronics. They can monitor things from, I don't know if you guys have, if any of you guys have been over there to see, but they can monitor a lot of stuff in all the buildings from the computer system over there. And that's going to help us do that even better. So it's going to give us better information, and it's getting the system where it needs to get, not 100%, but a lot closer to that. So we just wanted to bring that to your attention, that those funds that we had for the front of the building, we're going to take this to the executive team and talk to them about using those funds to get that part of the capital project completed as quickly as we possibly can. There's some time constraints and some things that that came up that we could save some money on, so we want to move on this as quickly as possible. We're not trying to pull a fast one on anybody, but this is something that has to be done, and we have other things, other projects that were part of the capital campaign that we had before that are going to be coming up soon too. We have roofs. We've got 3 roofs that are going to be in that. We've got tuck pointing. There's a lot of different things. We've already done a lot of the carpeting stuff, but there is, I'm sorry, you guys.
There's over 50 items in capital for the next very many years.
Yeah.
So it's pick one that's critical and just keep trucking with it.
And these are not surprises to anybody on the board. This has been brought to the board's attention on, I've mentioned this on a lot of occasions, that this kind of stuff is coming, and we just want to make sure we take care of it. So Jeremy, do you got anything on that?
No, I mean, again, it's, part of this is the knowledge of reallocation of funds. Again, they're already capital budgeted projects that we have in play. Knowing that some of them are going to come in under budget, we have the ability to reallocate to our, other capital projects. So we just need to make sure board's aware of that, finance committee and executive committee is aware of that, and then get that moving forward. So.
Hate cell phones. Yeah, I'm fairly certain under what I've looked
Okay.
at, I'm very confident we're not going to spend $2 million out front.
Okay.
So and actually, they're all very important projects. This, just for the record, this front project was never part of our ask from the board. This came up and was thrown on our lap for the facilities team last year. This is something that was not even on the books for us, but that came up, and the wall and all that stuff came up, and we're trying to take care of that as well. That's something that came up after we did all the analysis for all the buildings and all of our pre-ARPA. I mean, this is all post-ARPA stuff, so.
Well, and you got to remember, I mean, that's the one thing that we're always going to run up against. I mean, we
Absolutely.
could plan
Other things.
like we are, and an emergent situation can happen, and we need to pivot, and
Yeah.
that's what we did. Right.
There's uncertainties, but we're also, these are educated numbers. They're not just a throwing at dartboards. I mean, we've done enough of this stuff, and Eric's done enough of this stuff. These are all within 10 to 15% of reality, and as far as I'm concerned. But I know out front, we're not going to be there, Dean. But I'm confident, and I really want to make sure we keep going on our project over here, because I think it's, we kicked the can down the road too much further, and it's going to be a seven-year-old system that is just now becoming what we need it to be. So, yeah, yes. No. I think we're gonna be in really good shape out front. So, and then, yeah. Anything else on that? No? Okay. Anybody else have any questions on what we're gonna present to the executive team? Just so, any questions? No? Okay. Work order request submitted for discussions, none. Final budget numbers, none. Request ready for approvals, none. Building official report, Joe, would you like to share with us what's going on?
Yeah, thank you, sir. During the month of June, the building department processed 36 building permits and 7 contractor registrations with a total valuation of $2,383,864, with a total of $14,037.72 in permit fees.
Yeah.
We're a little bit slower this year than where we were last year, especially with single-family home construction.
What do you think's warranting that?
The economy.
Just the economy?
I think interest rates in the economy, I think people are afraid to go too big right now. So.
All
Yep.
right. Does anybody have anything for Joe? Unfinished business. There's no items on unfinished business. There's no trade agreement discussion. We're not going to do that. And there is no request for an executive session. So I will ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Dean and Mr. Pearson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?